Hello everyone and welcome back to Centauri, and Happy New Year to all of you. I really hope that all your goals that you propose for 2022 that you have all been accomplished, and I hope that all those ones that you're gonna propose for 2023 that get accomplished too. And from this channel to you, I hope that I'm able to deliver some quality content that can entertain you and help you play the game on a better way. And I'm gonna really thank you if you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button too, because that could help me with the YouTube algorithm that lately is being playing me full. I had a video that was a bomb. I was able to get to a lot of people, but lately I've been uploading some of them that are not the same story. So please help me with that by hitting the like button, sharing the video, and subscribing to the channel. That way I can grow the community and get to more people. In this episode, my first goal that I was able to accomplish was to grow the lake a little bit more, to expand it and to be able to place some more island. And yeah, I had a lot of buildings that I was able to place the service cubes and stuff and grow a lot my community that I have in here. And one thing that I realized was that people had places where they can go and recreate, where they can go and spend their money. But the main idea here was to have all the people here working in offices, in stores, having their schools very nearby. But I was analyzing, and people has to still travel very far away to get to their jobs. And I don't have any mass transit in here in this area. None to get to other places, but even to have some rides internally. So in this episode, after I expanded the city a little bit more, the other goal was to provide these people with some mass transit option. And I had a great time doing that. I enjoy all the things that I did. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how I was able to achieve all of that in a moment. The thing that I had to explain more in here is how I was able to achieve the mass transit that I had a very nice idea on my mind of how I wanted it to function. The first part was to use these pods that has like a mod in the Steam Workshop that you could download it, and comes with this depot with the elevated station and the ground level station that you're supposed to use them to make like a full system with it. But I wasn't able to place it on top of the water as I wanted, because when you place it, it doesn't line up the streets with the actual stop or station. And it has a few problems because it's called like rapid transport or something like that, but it's not that rapid. In Spanish, rapid means fast, and yeah, all these can only reach 40 kilometers per hour, and the street comes with that speed in default. When I started making the system, nobody wanted to ride on that because it was somewhat the same speed that you could go walking, and people didn't want to make use of that. And I had these two problems: the problem with the default station and the problem with the speeds. So I had to run it a few times to get away with some solution. And the one that was the best one for me was to forget about these stations and make my own one. And I was able to achieve that by placing a ground level street in the middle of the lake, and then putting some quays around and some network surface networks on top of that, and then some terraforming network to get rid of all the cliff that when you rise the ground street that comes with that. And then I started decorating with a few procedural objects and stuff like that, and I placed a few stops. I make my line, and yeah, it worked. It was very nice, something that I wasn't able to achieve when I was trying with the default one that comes with the mod. But yeah, I am very happy with what I was able to achieve. The other part was to do the general configuration, like having the pods to be the vehicles that spawn on the line, changing the speed limits of the street and of the car. The street, you can do it easily in the Traffic Manager Presidential Edition. In the pods, you had to have the advanced vehicle option to change the speed and the capacity, because it only can carry 4 people. I changed that up to 6, and yeah, people get, sometimes you can see, even though that the max capacity is 6, you can see 10 people on top of the on the pod. And yeah, as soon as I did that, everybody started to use the mass transit, and that was my main goal in here, to make it to be like a safe, fast, and reliable source of transport for all of these people. The last part was a tram network that I placed it in the last stop of the mass transit that I had in here. I made like an interchange where people can change from the tram to the pods and from the pods to the tram, because I wanted to provide like a one-way system from the Greenworks to the train, to the Aero train station, so people can get easily to the financial district. That curiously, everyone that I check out the information was working in the financial district, so I know that people would be very happy to be able to travel so fast from the Greenworks to the financial district, that are very far away one from each other. That was the main reason why I decided to provide them with this mass transit option. the last part of this build was to fill out this small island that I have in here. And yeah, what I decided was to make like a mall where you can provide people with some shops, with some entertainment, and try to get as much people as I can to move into this area. And it wasn't the build that I was planning to do, but I was taking so much time by having something that I really don't had any idea of how I wanted to work or how I wanted it to look. So I decided to wrap it all off and make this small mall that is supposed to be very luxurious. But yeah, at the end it ended up working so nice, and yeah, that was the way that I ended, at least by now, this part of the Greenworks. Yeah, and that's gonna be it for today's episode. I really hope that you have a blast and a good time watching this one, and that you could find some inspiration for your own build or your city. I always encourage you to give me your thoughts in the comments down below. If you think that you could give me any idea or something that you think that I could do better, you can always put it in the comments down below. And if you don't want to type it, you could just hit the like or dislike button. That way I know, I can see how much you like or dislike this video. Don't forget always to subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and share the video with some friends. That way I can reach to more people and maybe grow our community a little bit more, because lately YouTube algorithm hasn't been doing that work for me. So you could help me with that and we could get to more people. So without anything more to say, Happy New Year to all of you, and see you on the next one.